Hello and welcome on a beautiful but windy day here at Advantage One RV, where we just got ourselves a little Airstream Basecamp coming in, 2,585 pounds dry weight, and that is small, but that is Smexy Pants and Shiny Shoes Deluxe. This is fun. This is really fun. And what's kind of nice about this at that weight, at the size, this is something that you don't even need like a big vehicle necessarily to tow. This is something that could theoretically maybe even fit within the realm of, say, bigger SUV, minivan capability. Like if you got a 3,500 pound tow rating, you're going to be good here. And how about this space capsule re-entry package right here with this like rear escape hatch that you can leave open for airflow? This is cool. And this is definitely not a case of, hey, here's something for everybody. Yeah, this is a more specialized product, but this is extremely well crafted. And that's the thing. I don't even use the word built in relation to this. I use the word crafted. It just, you can walk into it. You can feel the difference. Not to mention the fact that you can see it. You know, you've got that like aluminum skin everywhere. Those little pockets up top, every little nook and cranny they could, they did something on here. There's a neat little look on kind of everything. Now, the back end of this has a really interesting kind of 1, 2, 3 function, and really this floor plan is very similar to me to something like a Rockwood GeoPro 15 TB that we might have down at Haylet RV, where you've got back here twin benches with, well, in a way it's like a giant horseshoe bench the way that we have it configured. You can fold it down into a sleeper. You know, you have 1 or 2 tables. One of the tables acts as the sleeper support. This is a very different thing, but it is what makes this camper work. Because it is so small, every space has to have a multitude of functions. And I think that's exactly what you get here, and overall they execute that very, very well, I think. Flipping around the other direction, a couple details here I don't want you to miss because they're easily overlooked. Is down here between the bench, beds, whatever you want to call them, you'll actually see multiple cargo tie-downs. And that's another really handy aspect of that rear, I called it re-entry door, space capsule, door off the back of the RV. If you want to be able to actually load bikes into this thing, some big cargo, potentially a very short kayak. I don't know if a kayak would actually fit in here. But you can put all that in here and then tie it down. It's a little different. It's very cool. As small as this is, it does have to go with kind of a combination wet bath. But that being said, I don't know, they do a pretty good job of it. It's very nicely finished off. And again, with the all aluminum walls, it's not like you got to worry about water getting on wood and rotting anything out, you know. The wood slats down at the bottom here kind of made for that. Obviously, you're going to leave the vent fan on when you're done showering and let that, air out and blow out and dry off, and you'll be good to go. Little fridge over here, keeping the drinks cold, maybe a little bit of lunch meat with you, something like that. This is interesting, too. That smoky glass, it's deceptive how much space actually is in here, and I like that little utensil organizer right there. Now, up here in the kitchen space, you'll notice, I got my thick gloves on here. It's like my body's warm today, but my hands are freezing. Little folding sink and stovetop to give us maximum counter space when we need it. You'll see a pair of those pop-up power towers. And then, of course, this the most obvious thing on this camper, although I don't know if there really is one obvious thing that grabs your attention more than anything else, but the wraparound window system with these little kind of, zip-down cargo curtain privacy shades, whatever you like to call them. And there is a full draw shade in the main window, by the way. That is something unique. That is something special. That is something that it's very visibly appealing. Like I said, I understand the attraction here quite a bit. I actually like these base camps a little bit more than the Bambis from Airstream, personally. And yeah, there's no mistaking the look of that thing. That custom front kind of propane battery cover that Airstream likes to do, looking good here. I like the contour of this. I don't know that it's aerodynamic. It looks and it feels like it should be. But then again, the whole RV is not big enough and it's all smooth skin. It should be able to tear through the air pretty well. There's a simple side mount solar prep plug right behind there, by the way. You see that green sticker. Goodyear Radials, and these are Goodyear, Assurance, actually, tires. Not Endurance, a little bit different thing. And the suspension on this, It's actually something they borrowed from Rockwood. I say all the time down at Halitz, Rockwood has arguably the best suspension out there. Well, one of the most expensive, well-known, and well-respected RV manufacturers out there agreed, and they adopted Rockwood's suspension system. So we see the spare tire hanging down below the space capsule door there. Low-profile roof air means, especially when it's mounted near the back of that, means it's not really dinging the overhead height of this thing too awful bad. What am I missing? There was something propane quick connect. Right up front here, kind of like on the opposite side you saw the solar hookup. Over here, you've got a propane little cooker hooker in case you want to do a little outdoor grilling. So it's got all the things you need for park camping, but it is small, it is light, it's a nice little survival pod, escape hatch, if you will, if you want to get away from everyday life and, I don't know, just check out for a little bit and reconnect with nature. But doing it in some serious style. So if you have any questions, give our team over here at Advantage One RV a call. We are family owned and operated. This is the consignment division of Haylett RV. So whether you need hitching pieces, parts, trades, finance, truck and trailer package deals, RV delivery, or anything between, give us a call. We do it all.